Hello, all zero people. It's Garfield time. Yay! I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit. Doing Animal Crossing music today. Oh, and it's buffering. Not dropping frames, am I? Hang on. That's the good part about no one being here. I'm gonna refresh this page. I hope I'm not dropping frames. I'm not sure how I would even tell. Okay, zero dropped frames, I'm fine. What's this? Free alert box theme for Pride Month, that's cool. I just wanted to see if I was dropping frames, because this video is not loading. I want Animal Crossing music. There we go, I got it working. Okay, there we go. Garfield? Gotta practice my John voice. Is my mic not... Hang on. Is my mic not picking me up, or is it... Is my mic... What's going on? Why is it frozen? No, put the chat back up. Is my... What's going on? There's no one here. I can just restart the stream. It's by channel or stream key. Oh, it's because I just was live. Microphone. Oh, it got turned down. Okay, I see, I see. Go live. What is going on? I'm not live. Am I live? Okay, there we go. I accidentally turned my microphone down. And I didn't know what was going on. Wait, is the Animal Crossing music not getting picked up? What's going on? There we go. How did that get turned down too? Okay. That's why it's good to have no viewers. I hope the music isn't drowning me out right now. It shouldn't be. Anyways. Garfield? I gotta practice my voice. Garfield? Mondays. Okay. Here's where we left off. Do you know your cat's sitting on my meatloaf? No, but if you hum a couple of bars, I'll fake it. This is going to be a long week. That's pretty good. I like that one. See you later, Garfield. I'm going to the grocery store. Very well, you may come along. That's... my mom's dog is like that to my mom. Now behave yourself in the grocery store, Garfield. I think I just turned a bull loose in a china shop. What was he expecting? Genuinely, what was he expecting? This is 100% his fault. He should have known better. That's the last time I take you to the grocery store, Garfield. I've never been so humiliated in all my life. So I ate the pastry section. Big deal. You shouldn't have brought him there in the first place. Oh, look. Oh, darn. That was too easy. That's kind of good. It was too easy. I don't know why I'm still here. When Odie comes by, I'm going to round off that pointy head of his. Slurp? How can you win against someone who doesn't even know the rules of the game? Odie got him pretty good. Putting on the jacket and the hat. Here, Odie. Just a collar? Isn't it a little cold to take Odie for a walk? Nonsense. Yeah. This is why they killed off Lyman. Things to do. 1. Wash car. 2. Do laundry. It's funny when he sheds, to be honest. 3. And brush Garfield. Yeah. That's so much cat hair, too. I own a cat, and when you own a cat, eating a normal meal takes on an all-new perspective. Knowing that somewhere in there is a cat hair with your name on it. That's true. I'm going to brush all your loose hair out, Garfield. Brush, 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 brush. I suspected as much. Accurate. Sweep, 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 sweep. Garfield, what am I supposed to do with all these cat hairs? Make yourself another cat? I I have a distinct feeling that I was just zinged. Why are you asking him what you're gonna do with the cat hairs? Like, it's funny in the comic, I'm just thinking too hard about it, but he's just a little kitty cat. What do you expect him to tell you to do? I guess make yourself another cat, because he does get the feeling. Good night, Garfield. Smack. Pooey. Growing a beard? I ate a milk dud and I kissed a cat. I remember milk duds. I don't remember them getting all over your face like that, but I guess for John, it's still funny. I'm just reminiscing on milk duds now. They were like so hard until you chewed them a little bit, and then they just got really soft and chewy. It's like if bubblegum was made of chocolate. Dear Garfield, help! I have cat hairs all over my home. What could I do to keep Fluffy from shedding? Simple. Give the beggar a good coat of varnish. That's pretty funny. Scratch, scratch. Uh-oh. Just look what you've done to... I'm not doing the John voice. Garfield, just look what you've done to my chair. You should be more considerate of other people's property. Now I know it's natural for cats to sharpen their claws. Fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly, and cats gotta claw. But do it outside, okay? Garfield? Garfield? Get a cat tree or something. I know there was the sharpener. He got the claw sharpening thing in an earlier comic, and then Garfield just completely destroyed it. But just get like an entire cat tree that has those on the thing. I'm trying to give advice to John Arbuckle. I'm not of sound mind. Z. Yawn. What a heck of a way to wake up. Zoom. Zoom. I know cats are fast, but that's ridiculous. Accurate. John, come quick! Look, Garfield is actually playing with Odie. I know, it's 'cause I sprayed Odie with something. With what? Essence of lasagna. That'll do it. That's cute. That one's cute. You know, maybe there's more to life than just eating and sleeping. Maybe I should be more considerate of other people's feelings, nicer to Odie and more generous. Nah. He is a cat. Scratching posts, balls of yarn, and rubber mousies are okay, but when it comes to really neat playthings, give me a Christmas tree. Yeah, that's how cats are. What would you like for Christmas, Garfield? 100... No, that's the John... 100 slave dogs. I'll bet you'd like a nice fluffy ball of yarn to play with. I think I'll put a piranha in his Christmas stocking. This one's pretty funny, but I do have to say that yarn isn't a good cat toy because they can ingest it and it can get stuck in their digestive system and stuff. And that's not good. Same with feathers. And stuff like that. Anyways. Ho ho ho, wump. Let's see. Gifts for John, Lyman, and Odie. Oh yes, and Garfield. How could I ever forget Garfield? Only kid in the world to ask for 20 pounds of lasagna. That sounds pretty good though. I want 20 pounds of lasagna now. Sneaking up and stuff is really cute also. This is my very first Christmas. I hope to have a loved one to spend today with because I misread that. I hope you have a loved one to spend today with because I do. It's you. Merry Christmas. That's really good. That's cute. That's sweet. 10 out of 10. Amazing comic. Okay, Garfield, go fetch. Fwee! That's the whistle noise. Fwee! Zoom, that's Odie going to get it. Work smarter, not harder. Time to get up, Garfield. Grr. Now what do I do? This is me in the mornings when my phone alarm goes off, to be honest. Push, clonk. I'm not known for my compassion. He really got Odie there. I love Fridays. The end of a long work week, the beginning of a weekend filled with relaxation, TV, sports, and parties, almost makes me wish I had a job. That one's pretty good. This year, I resolved to be nicer to dogs. Boing, 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 boing. Maybe I'll cut down on lasagna instead. He's pretty funny. It's time to make a New Year's resolution, Garfield. I resolve to lose weight and start exercising this year. What am I saying? I must be going waka waka. I'm not going to diet. I'm not going to exercise. I'm fat and I'm lazy and I'm proud of it. Where's Garfield? He ate the buffet and went to bed. Yeah, kind of me, to be honest. Ow. Slurp is coming out of his ears? That's a good one. That one's really good. What would you like for breakfast, Garfield? A cup of coffee, a Danish, and the newspaper. Have a warm bowl of milk. You people don't give us cats any credit. Or Garfield. He just wanted a cup of coffee, a Danish, and the newspaper. Do you know why I don't like warm milk? Try this. Drink a bowl of warm milk, then never brush your teeth again. That's true. He has a point. Why is it all us cats are stereotyped? All cats love milk, hate dogs, love mice, etc., etc., etc. Sometimes I get so mad I could just kick my Gucci scratching post. His Gucci scratching post? I don't remember his Gucci scratching post. That's funny. That's really it's taking me off guard, the Gucci scratching post. I'm surprised it's still alive. Do you know why you need me, Garfield? I can sum it up in 2 words. Quality companionship, body heat. That's cute. We cats are very independent. We need nobody, no time, nowhere, no way. Isn't that right, Pookie? I love Pookie. Number 1 Pookie. Well, no, Garfield is number 1 Pookie fan. I'm number 2 Pookie fan. What ho? Oh goody, a blueberry muffin. Zip. John laughing. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Kick. Crash. If you'll pardon the expression, there's more than one way to skin a cat. John, that was very mean and you deserved that. Why would you do that? Like, I know I'm usually overthinking things and just like trying to be comedic by taking it too realistically, but this is actually just mean. Look what my mother made for you, Garfield. There, how's that? It's nice and warm, disgusting, demeaning, itchy, and an abomination, but nice and warm. He's looking at the bright side. Little sweater kind of reminds me of the Joker, though, for some reason. Who's cute in it, though? It's a cute little sweater for Garfield. Would you just look at this? John's making me wear a kitty sweater. People dress their pets up because it makes them look like little people. Well, I'm not a little person. I'm a cat. For instance, I like a pinch of catnip in my morning cup of coffee. But he's cute in it, so I don't care. Look how cute he is in his little sweater, though. Pinch of catnip in his coffee is cute, too. Say, here's... Oh, I did not read that right. Here he comes. Say something nice. Looking good, Garfield. Sharp sweater, old buddy. Sad. Looks like a meatball in traction. He looks cute. Leave him alone. They're so mean to him. Wrong voice. I was feeling pretty punk about having to wear this sweater until I saw Odie's new outfit. Okay, that's a little man right there. It's cute, but it's a little overkill. Uh-oh, it's starting to rain. I better let Garfield in before he gets his new sweater wet. Too late. He looks like Patrick in the tuba on that Band Geeks episode. That's funny. He's all stretched out. He was stretched out like a spaghetti noodle. Snicker, snicker. Harf, harf, harf. Ah, that's the sound of it. That's the sound of this panel. When you own a cat, its hairs get everywhere. Every time I eat, I found a cat hair in my food. Let me show you. I know it's here somewhere. Digging, digging. I can't eat till I find that hair. Silly me, I forgot to put it in there. That's a really good one. That's funny. I know I have a monotone voice, but I do mean it. Rawr. Garfield, you shouldn't chase the mailman like that. Now what would you do with him if you actually caught him? I'd eat him. That's funny. That's actually a really good one. Garfield, you know cats can't drink slurp coffee. Fill her up. Well, I'll be dipped. You already gave him coffee. He forgot. Walking, looking at him. It's amazing how we've grown to understand one another. Oh, that's not Garfield. It's amazing how we've grown to understand one another. Yeah. I would also not deny Garfield his chair. Specifically because Garfield could probably beat me up. Look, Garfield, a mouse! Eek! Standing up here frightened. That's pretty good. That's a funny looking mouse. That's a really good little mouse. I like that mouse. It's before he got the art style for mice really locked in. Bachelorhood is okay, I guess, but you just can't beat waiting for someone. But you just can't beat someone waiting for you when you get home. That one's cute. Bark, bark, row, yap. And they say pets are therapeutic. You gotta reintroduce them with you have to put one on each side of the door. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Uh-oh, fleas. Zoom. Alcohol should do the trick. Much better. Puff, puff. Throwing the match. Dude! How can you do that, John? Foop. There's something to be said. Oh, there's something to be said for flea collars. John, Why are you throwing a lip match in your house? What's wrong with you? Absolutely deranged behavior from John in this one. Does he have fireproof carpets? What is his problem? Garfield, you sleep too much, you eat too much, and you watch too much television. What does John expect of me anyway? I'm only human. That's a good one. Television can be habit forming. I've been watching it all day. Would you like me to turn the TV on, Garfield? That would be nice. Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. We've got to stop watching the all-night movies on television, Garfield. But of course, last night was an exception. Who could possibly turn off the Ethel Barrymore Film Festival? Seems like Garfield doesn't really care for Ethel Barrymore. I don't know who that is. I am not someone from the 70s. Bang, bang, eek! Smack. Okay, I'll change the channel. I don't like violence. That's a funny one. The way John is sitting here is kind of funny too. His little face. I hate television. There are too many commercials, reruns, and game shows. The 8 hours I watched yesterday was terrible. Sometimes, I usually like the YouTube videos I watch. But if I get into my own little rabbit hole where I start watching scary videos or something, this is me. I try not to though. Television is only so much mindless drivel, glossy adventures, sex, and violence. Ain't it great? Yeah. He's a silly cat. Yawn. Smack, smack, smack. Oh my, just look at that gorgeous sunrise. Mother Nature certainly uses every color on her vast palette to paint a dawn. Truly blessed are we, the early risers. Have you ever seen a more beautiful sunset, Garfield? I must have overslept. That's pretty good. That's me, sometimes. When I really mess up my sleep schedule, that's me. He was so poetic here. He was cooking. Garfield, you're disgustingly, slovenly, sloppy fat. Poor John. He obviously has disgusting, slovenly, sloppy fat confused with big bones. He's so mean to this cat. I guess this is kind of almost a normal thing to say to a cat. I mean, I wouldn't say it this feels a little malicious from John, but I wouldn't say it so maliciously. If I had... Well, I wouldn't want to have a chunky cat, because, cats, you have to maintain the right body weight for your cat, but if I, adopted a chunky cat, I would be like, you're so chunky, because I know the cat can't understand me. So I say John is so mean and stuff, but he's just talking to his cat. He's a little mean, though. Brenda, meet Garfield. Hi, Garfield. Is Garfield a pig? He's a cat. Oh, that really hurts. Okay, Jim Davis is the mean one here. Come on, man. Crash. Basic Garfield. Windowsills just aren't built for us queen-sized felines. He's saying what no one else is brave enough to say. If you take one bite of my pie, Garfield, I'll smack your fat little paws. Boing, 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 boing. If I can't have it, neither can he. That's pretty funny. I'll bet you can't wait to see what kind of cat food you're having for dinner. I'll bet I can. Here it comes. You can cut the tension with a knife. Liver! Oh, hooray, hop about, clap paws, squeal with glee. He definitely altered my sense of humor when I was a child. Now, I wouldn't say you're fat, Garfield. Yes, you would, John. You've already called him that. But when you sit around the sofa... Oh. When you sit around the sofa, you sit around the sofa. Kick. Heads, he lives. Tails, he dies. Okay, at this point, I would be like, yeah, I should stop saying mean things to my cat, because he can understand what I'm saying. Walking, fwee, walking, woo, woo, walking. Let's see. Iodine, band-aids, gauze, bullwhip, small straitjacket, helmet, pan, shampoo, gloves, rinse, conditioner, blow dryer, brass knuckles, towel, rope, elbow pads. Garfield's bath day? Garfield's bath day. You shouldn't need brass knuckles. I know he's Garfield, but that's a little much. I think I'll do some jogging. Okay, go feet. Reckon the little suckers just weren't in the mood. This is me sometimes, to be honest. Garfield, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't read over my shoulder. Read over my shoulder? No, that's what he's doing, I think. He's Garfield. He's cute. Like, he's cute. He's so cute right here. I'm kind of like John here. I would just be like, oh, my cat's reading over my shoulder. Maybe for a second. If I was really losing my mind. Stay away from my chicken leg, Garfield. Aw, stuff it in your ear. Wow, foofed. What was that? Oh. Yeah. Gee, I wonder which shirt goes better with my slacks. Lyman, could you give me your opinion on something? Sure, what can I do you for? Forget it. Beau Brummel lives. I don't know who Beau Brummel is. That's kind of how John would dress nowadays, though. What happened to him? He's trying to tell me to turn the heat up. He looks like his skin is falling off. That's disturbing. Guess what, Garfield? Somewhere on me is a kitty munchie for you. Oh, he's regretting that instantly. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Munch. I could have told you that. Running nab. I'm going to give you a bath, Garfield. You and what army? Okay, I give up. You can go. Sploosh? Okay, you got him pretty good. He does give his cat a bath a lot, which is kind of crazy. I guess if Garfield's shedding a lot, it's not too crazy. I hate cold floors in the morning. Nobody likes cold floors. But we cats have to put twice as many feet on them. That's true. He's so cute. Pets are great to have on cold nights, as long as you don't mind the crowded conditions. This is really cute, though. Bark, yip, row, foofed. Garfield, Odie, why don't you boys go outside to fight, while I lie here and quietly bleed to death? They're beating each other up in there. Ding, meow, meow, meow. That's the sound of the piano. Garfield, get off the piano! Talk about stifling one's creative talents. I guess within the Garfield universe, it might be possible for Garfield to break the piano by standing on it. Because that's how some of the humor works in the Garfield universe, right? But if my cat was making music by walking around on the piano, I would be like, wow, that's so cool. Look how talented my kitty is. So I can't relate to John in this one. There's one thing about being a cat at the dinner... Oh, there's one nice thing about being a cat at the dinner table. Everything you touch is yours. Just took his chicken leg. Now I'm starting to get a little hungry. What's a 6-letter word for pain, Garfield? Croc. Arrgh! Is that with 3 or 4 R's? Yeah, that one's pretty good. This is a really cute Garfield right here, actually. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Boing, running away at the door. Click. Garfield, stop! It's below freezing out there. He turned into a Garfsicle. You say you want me to eat this hamburger, Pookie? And this chicken? And this lasagna? You gotta go a long way to find a teddy bear as good as old Pookie here. Yeah. Pookie is so cute. I'm surprised that the lasagna survived so long in Garfield's house, though. Smack. Hey, you. Come back here and fight like a teddy bear. What am I saying? Garfield is really funny for this one. This one's awesome. Be honest, Pookie. Do you think I'm getting a little pudgy around the middle? Not a lot of personality, but he certainly knows when to keep his mouth shut. Garfield with Pookie is so good. I love these so much. Dancing, dancing. A dancing bear? Next time, I get to lead. That's cute. Let's go for a walk, little fella. Smack. Well, I'll be. Pookie doesn't like dogs either. He's so cute when he's with I almost said Pookie. I'm sorry, Pookie. He's so cute when he has Pookie with him. Okay, who knocked my fern off the windowsill? Pointing. His lying to me isn't half so upsetting as the credit he's giving my intelligence. I like how Jim Davis will just get onto one idea and just do that for a week. And his idea for this week is to just toddler moments for Garfield. It's cute. Kaboing, kaboing, kaboing. Purr. Messy, messy, messy. Bat, bat. Row, roofed. Yippee. Scratch, scratch, scratch. What should hold you... Oh. That should hold you cat fans for a while. I do. This one is for me specifically. This is so cute, this panel right here. They made this for me. Thank you, Garfield. Stand aside, cat. I know karate. Ooh. And I know Fast and Furious. Okay, that one's pretty good. How old is Fast and Furious? Trying to get away, boy? Some days I'm just not in the mood to be adored. That's okay, Garfield. Come on, man. Would Putty Tat like a bowl of milk? Would funny looking man like a milk bath? Never be condescending to a cat. John, John, this happens every time. You'd think he'd learn. You'd think he'd learn not to be so mean to his cat, who is always mean right back to him. Jumping. Garfield, did you eat my chicken? No, of course not. If you'd had, there would be some bones left. He ate the bones, that's not good. Be careful around this clock, Garfield. It's an old family heirloom. Crash. One small push for cat, one giant leap for good taste. That is a crazy looking clock. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's kind of crazy. Where were you, Garfield? I called you an hour ago for dinner. Uh-oh. Clunk. You've got to get to cat food before it sets up. That sucks, Garfield. You'll get 'em next time. Tie, yank, yank, leap, sproing, booga booga, clonk. That was a lot of trouble, but it was worth it. That's pretty good. He's so clever. Yawn. Sleeping. What a heck of a way to start the week. That's cute. Garfield hat. I would wear that as a hat. The darn toaster isn't working again. I guess I'll have to fix it. Wham, 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 wham. First, you have to get its attention. He broke it even more. Breakfast is on, Garfield. Carry me. Sometimes I think I cater to Garfield too much. Okay. I get John on this one. I feel like Garfield would beat him up if he didn't do it. Dancing? That's called disco dancing, Garfield. Thank heavens. For a minute there, I thought he had a live carp in his jockey shorts. That's pretty funny. Garfield. That steely-eyed cow-cat roams into town. He mounts his faithful steed, Odie. All I need now is a sunset. This one's cute. This is cute. I love it when Garfield is just playing. Trying to drink. Runs past. Just when you think you've seen your cat do it all. Can't even drink his coffee anymore. He's so surprised. Buzz. Sploosh. Splutter, splutter. Flop. Patooey, patooey. Wipe, wipe. Crash. If I act casual, maybe he won't notice. Now he actually needs a bath. It's covered in flowers and dirt and candy. Poor Garfield. Swish. The mouse is quicker than the hand. He's crazy. Knock, knock, knock. Nobody home. Spin, spin, spin. I suppose I should learn to like Odie, but I just can't respect anyone who turns around 3 times to lay down. That's pretty funny. This is a really good Odie. Oh, this is a really cute Odie. Just as I suspected. There's a tiny sign in there saying space for rent. That's the cutest Odie I've ever seen. Bark, bark, bark. That's good enough. Thanks for the exercise, punt. Yeah, that's pretty Garfield. Pat, 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 pat. You didn't see that. That's cute. Sometimes Garfield has nice moments. John's drawing board. Some paper. Some ink. I think this world would be a nicer place in which to live if countries could settle their differences without hurting anybody. If everyone smiled at even people they didn't know. If nobody had to steal. If people laughed more. If everyone fed their cats all the lasagna they could eat. If we all took more pride in our homes and our neighborhoods. If we respected our senior citizens more. If there were no violence in movies and television. If everyone could read and write, if families talked more, if friends hugged more, if everyone stopped at least once a week to stroke a cat. After all, we're all in this together. Hey Garfield, what's this? Oh, just some paw prints. Pretty based for most of it. Hang on, I gotta stop to pet him. There we go. I'm going to teach you to do some tricks this week, Garfield. Over my dead body. Sing for me, Garfield. Meow. Very good. There was a bone in my tuna pate. He almost died. Garfield, go fetch my pipe, paper, and slippers. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Where is he? Garfield? Okay. As soon as I'm done with the financial section. This has got to be one of my favorite Garfields right here. He's got the pipe, he's got the slippers, he's reading the newspaper. That's very good. Just saving that one because it's so cute to see that little Garfield. I didn't think about saving them earlier for some reason. Roll over, Garfield. You gotta be kidding me. If you roll over, I'll give you a double helping of lasagna. Word. That's one's really good. That one's really good. I love that one. Speak, Garfield, speak. Why, of course, John. Is there any particular topic on which you'd like to converse? Boo, 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 boo. That one's pretty good. Sit up and beg for the kitty munchie, Garfield. Tell you what, you give me the munchie and I'll let you keep your face. I knew we could arrive at a mutually acceptable compromise. Yeah, that's pretty Garfield. I don't know why John thinks he can teach Garfield of all cats tricks. Dance for me, Garfield? Not a chance. If you won't, I'm sure Odie would be happy to. You have to know what motivates a cat. This is demeaning. Tappity tappity. He's cute when he's dancing though. Walking. Sigh. Walking. Oh hum. Ever had one of those days when you feel like you've slept and eaten it all? Poor Garfield. It's early morning for the Caped Avenger. Ring. The Caped Avenger who searches out evil wherever it may lurk. The late morning evil, that is. Yeah. The Caped Avenger sees food. In order to fight evil, the Caped Avenger needs food for strength. Lots and lots of strength. True. Aha! The Caped Avenger sees injustice. Bonk. Beat it, brute. That's pretty funny. The Caped Avenger sees a large evil person he must destroy in the name of good, because the Caped Avenger isn't a chicken. The Caped Avenger isn't stupid either. Yeah. Well, Garfield could beat up John pretty easily. The Caped Avenger will now fly down and destroy the evil mailman. Swoop, splat. I think the Caped Avenger is starting to believe his own press releases. That's funny. The Cape Adventurer will now step outside to fight evil. Eek. The Caped Adventurer will now step inside and announce his retirement. Yeah, that's a good idea, Garfield. I'm so bored. Patoo. Twing. Yip. Sploosh. Bonk. Kick. Much better. Why you gotta bring Odie into this? This is why they killed Lyman. Did you know most cats shed their winter coats in warm weather, Garfield? Thump. Must be spring. Naked Garfield. Raw chicken Garfield. Spring is here. The warm spring sun is coaxing trees to bud and flowers to bloom. Fledgling songbirds are testing their lilting voices. Soft spring zephyrs are wafting the sweet scent of lilacs. Spring is here. Big, fat, hairy deal. He's iconic. There's nothing like a little spring weather to make one feel lazy. I'd better be careful. If I were any lazier, I could slip into a coma. Be silly. I like spring. The grass is back from its dormancy, the flowers are back from a long winter's rest, and the birds are back from Miami. This one's really good. I just love to lie out in the warm spring sun. Uh-oh, I think I just melted. Garfield, speak to me. Ah, spring. In the spring, a young man's fancy turns lightly to thoughts of love. Boing! And the street department puts a fresh coat of rust-resistant paint on the fire hydrants. Gotta get in there early, start working at it. Click. I'm going to stare at this toaster until the toast pops up. Stare, 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 stare. A watch pot never boils, Garfield. Huh? Pop? See? Drat, 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 drat. John, you messed it up for him. Even though the joke. No matter when John would have said it, the toaster would have popped because that's how jokes work. Move it, Garfield. I'm going to watch television. Hissing, hissing. Hiss. And then they're just sitting there. Yeah. That's how it works in this house. Boy, am I in a bad mood. Good morning, Garfield. Poke. If there's anything a depressed person hates, it's a cheerful person. You got John bad right here. He's still recovering. Garfield's sure been in a nasty mood lately. We'll see about that. Do you know how to treat a mad cat? With great, great respect. He's mad. Rawr, foofed. I think I hurt myself. Poor Garfield. Just thought I heard a noise. I think it's fine. I know you've been in a nasty mood this week, Garfield. Many of us occasionally feel angry for no reason at all. Psychologists call it a free-floating anxiety. Splat. Free-float this. I wonder if this ever happened to Freud. I hope so. He talked a lot of weird stuff, that Freud. Easy, boys. We love you, Garfield. Darn, that was the best deep blue funk I ever had going. This one's cute. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Odie comes up and looks over. scratch, 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 pat, 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 scratch, scratch, pat, pat, scratch, scratch, pat, pat, scratch, pat. Yip, roar, bark. I don't think I could take much more loving. Yeah, that's how it is. Let's go check the mailbox, Garfield. I love getting mail. It's just another reminder that you're alive. That's a pretty heavy thought for a Monday. John holding Garfield like that is really cute. Also, not a bad way to hold the cat. Supporting the hind legs and the chest area. That's pretty good. You want to be able to support the hind legs or the chest area like that when you're holding a cat. Just watch the Squeeze That Cat video. We always squeeze that cat. Very good video, actually informative if you watch the whole version. How about some boiled cabbage for lunch, Garfield? Swipe. Or maybe some coleslaw. Now you're talking. True, coleslaw is good. Arf, arf, arf. Bow it. Yep. Sad. Sad. That's a good one. I think I'm starting to wear out my voice. Attaboy, Garfield. Squeak. Go get him, Squeak. Take 5, little buddy. We'll make another pass in a few minutes. Puff, puff. I like the way he used to draw mice. It's pretty good. Not that I don't like the way he does now, but this is also a fun style. After this next one, I'm gonna go, though, because my voice is starting to sound weird. Hee hee, licking, ha ha ha. Poor Lyman. He wouldn't be laughing so hard if he knew Odie just drank out of the toilet. That's a pretty good one to end on. Also, April 20th, 420, awesome. So I'm just gonna bookmark this so I can come back where we left off. And yeah, thank you for, if you're watching this, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be back soon. It shouldn't be so hot where I am now from now on, but if it is, then I'll just start crying. And anyways, bye. Waves my hands at you.